Welcome back. Today we are diving into something pretty powerful, the name Jesus, and its significance, especially from a straight from the Bible kind of view.
Absolutely.
We've got this devotional that's really got me thinking. It's all based on Philippians 2:9-11. And just to set the scene a bit, this was written to early Christians who were, they were facing some pretty intense pushback for their beliefs.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine you're living in a world where everyone around you is worshiping the Roman emperor as a god.
Right.
And then suddenly you're told, hey, what you believe, that could get you in some serious trouble.
Yeah, not an easy place to be.
So how would you stand up for what you believe in a situation like that?
It's a question we probably all need to ask ourselves, right? I mean, these early Christians were living it.
For real.
And Paul, in this letter to the Philippians, he's really encouraging them, to stay strong, to cling to their faith, even when it's tough.
Yeah, and the devotional keeps coming back to this idea of Jesus's humbling journey, which, man, that just hits me hard. We're talking about Jesus, who is God, right?
Yeah.
Choosing to become human, to experience all of our limitations, and then to willingly go to the cross.
It's hard to wrap your mind around.
Yeah, seriously. That level of humility, that sacrifice, I mean, I don't even know.
No, you really don't.
But here's the thing. This ultimate act of humility, it leads to ultimate exaltation.
You got it. It's precisely because of that obedience, that willingness to humble himself, that God gives Jesus the name that is above every name.
Oh, yeah, that part.
And it's not just some title,
Right.
It's a declaration, it's power, it's authority. It's a power that goes beyond any earthly king or emperor or anything we can even imagine.
Wow.
Can you imagine what that must have sounded like to those early Christians? They're living under Roman rule, under Caesar's power, and they're being told, nope, there's someone greater.
That changes everything.
It's a total game changer.
And this isn't just, feel-good message, right? The devotional is very clear. This understanding of Jesus's authority, it's a call to action.
Sure.
Like, okay, now that you know this, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
How are you going to live differently?
It's a challenge to live out our faith, boldly, even when it's hard, even when it feels like everyone's against you.
And it's easy to just say the words like Jesus is Lord.
It's super easy.
But the devotional is pushing us further. It's saying, what does that actually look like in your life?
You got it. It's about letting that truth, letting those words shape every single part of your life, your choices, your relationships, how you treat the people around you, even if you don't like them.
Yeah, it's about the cashier at the grocery store.
Absolutely.
It's about everything. There's this dive deeper section in the devotional, and it asks us, what does it mean to reflect Christ's reign in our everyday lives?
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm still chewing on that.
It's a powerful question for all of us, isn't it? It's so easy to compartmentalize our faith, to keep it separate from the rest of our lives.
Exactly.
But this passage, it's saying, no, this changes everything.
Yeah, it's not just Sunday morning stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's Monday morning, it's Tuesday afternoon, it's every single moment.
Right. How does this affect how I do my job, how we interact with my family,
Everything.
Everything.
And it's not some theoretical thing either, This is going to be a reality one day.
Oh, tell me about it.
Philippians, it tells us that every knee will bow before Jesus, acknowledging his authority.
Wow.
Everyone. Those who followed him, those who opposed him, everyone.
Whoa, heavy stuff.
It really paints a picture of Christ's ultimate victory, his sovereignty over everything.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive, the devotional really leaves us with a question that I think we all need to grapple with. How can we actively demonstrate our allegiance to Jesus as Lord in our daily lives?
It's not an easy question, but it's one worth wrestling with.
Definitely. And, for anyone who wants to dig even deeper, the devotion suggests checking out Ephesians 1:20-23 and Isaiah 45:22-23 to get a fuller picture of the name above all names.
Great passages.
Keep exploring, keep asking those tough questions, and keep diving deeper into the richness of Scripture.
You got it.
See you next time.